Episode 47 with Dortmund still. We're in the Pokal, about 10 minutes in.
Definitely.
A little bit of a rotated side going on, not too much. Rotated in comparison to the first team, definitely, but here's Mario Götze now. A couple of players like him, a couple of wild cards, I suppose you could say. Zielinski dragged it back for Kone. He's in good form at the moment. I hate the snow. That's one thing I hate on this game. We've managed to avoid it with Arsenal. We're not avoiding it today. And here is Wolfsburg, who we just beat. So in theory, it shouldn't be too hard a game. A rotated side that it could prove to be. Barrett makes a save early on, and Traore will take the corner. Barrett's again tips it. He's not very confident when it comes to handling. I'm trying to give him the experience and game time. David Byrne knocks it into Zielinski. Open ball here. He's got Thorgan Hazard to his left. He's yet to impress. Under Marlon, for sure. And with the likes of Ousmane Dembele rumoured to come in next season on free, there's potential that he might no longer be at the club. Rashica as well here. And he needs to find a Kone. He will get on the end of it. He'll play a pass to Thorgan Hazard. Can he spot a ball into the box? He's just not really a winger, is he? That cam position is very much filled with quality. Here is Thorgan. Good turn. Knocks it into Schmelzer. He gets to start today. He has to start, so I'll not give him a go. I like to do that if my players ask, because it kind of means that they're ready to play and they want to play. Rashica though, that's a man who wants to play, and he makes it 1-0, and he is the perfect backup striker. He is fantastic when he's needed to be relied upon. He scored a hat-trick not long ago in the Champions League, and he's just got a wonderful goal here. Nice little work inside, good pass, good turn, good strength, and a fantastic hit across the goalkeeper. And we go 1-0 up against Wolfsburg, and we've got dealt a pretty tough hand against Wolfsburg. So not an easy side to beat by any stretch of the imagination. That's a good ball over the top to Traore.
Looking to widen the play, really, widen the build-up, but the ball just runs straight out over the touchline.
The mentality here is just so different to Arsenal, like the fan base, the players, the club from head to toe is very much, we want what's best for this club and the fans. Whereas Arsenal was very much more like, there's so much pressure on you. It doesn't allow you to play your football. Here, you can play that free-flowing attacking football and not get punished for it. That's a bad pass.
Great interception.
They've lost a couple of games this season, but they don't seem like dramatic errors as they do at Arsenal to drop any sort of points.
And the assistant
young players can throw as well here. I feel like there was a lot of pressure at Arsenal for some players.
Simon, the assistant has raised the flag for offside.
Problems about that. Serginho Dest. Kone didn't mind, decided to go against that. It's a nice little ball to Schmelzer.
Marcel Schmelzer.
Inside to Witsel.
Axel Witsel.
Witsel into Götze. Götze finds Zielinski. Zielinski across to Mario Götze. Good effort. Good save from the goalkeeper at the corner ball. It's in by Zielinski. Pushed away. On the edge with Hazard. Into Witsel. Going. I'll be a foul on the edge of the area. No Royce on the pitch. It will be Thorgan Hazard to step up.
There's an air of anticipation for this kind of free kick and
be
this
the best
kind
man
of
for the
player.
job. It will be. It's a good angle.
And saved by the
Free kick.
goalkeeper.
He's no Marco Royce. That's for sure. Castillo gets it forward.
Really in a good spell. And this hasn't perhaps been the best of them
Inside
we've
to
seen so far.
Witsel looking for Rashica. Good ball, Rashica. Tried to get his head on it. He missed his head for that.
Mario Götze.
Thorgan Hazard now, getting down the wing. Lovely little touch to get away from his man. Still going. Ref should pull that back, and he will. And again, a dangerous area for a free kick. Thorgan Hazard will get a second try at it.
I'll be hoping not to be disappointed.
Oof. A little bit better. fairly comfortable for the goalkeeper, no matter what. And we've had Ross on the pitch. I think maybe that would have been 2 goals.
Simon.
All over the top. Great ball to Traore. Maximum comes across. Does excellently.
Period of play to add on 3 minutes. Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it?
Gets hasn't really had much of an impact. He might come off
On the attack here.
the halfway point. Good challenge by Zielinski.
Dangerous looking attack, but nothing came of it in the end.
Rashika looking for the ball back. His passing's not been good today. But his goal helped separate us at the halfway point. And let's go for the second half. Try and win this one outright. And we're going to take off Goetze for Brandt. There we go. We'll get Kraft involved at some point.
Referee just checking everything is in order. And he blows for the second half to start.
Zielinski. Into Ricola.
It goes out wide again.
Nice work. Finding Julian Brandt onside. Nice bit of dribbling. Cuts back. Lovely work from Julian Brandt. Trying to get into the box. Cleared away.
And this is going to be a throw.
Zielinski.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
And find Brandt. Takes a good first touch. Gets around his man.
It's a great sight in the snow.
On the ball.
Slight tackle. That's a corner.
It's Brandt in there. In the corner.
Gone for the header, and we love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it
He struggled, Julian. He has struggled.
I
want him to succeed, you know. He's one of our better players, but he's just...
On EA Sports, we've got presentation of the Bundesliga.
He's just missing that quality. I don't know if it's because of the game time we've got. He's got no confidence. I don't know whether he needs a goal.
Yeah, really
I don't know
looking
what it is. Good ball out wide though. Finds Pedro.
See some good football.
Great interception
from Dest. Oh, was excellent. Uses Icone.
How about Borussia Dortmund's next game?
Inside the Brandt.
Well, they're playing Bayern Munich in the next match.
Brandt back to Icone. There's Rashika making a run.
I think he could go either
He's
way.
got Julian Brandt with him. That's a terrible pass again from Rashika. He's furious with himself, as he should be. That's a terrible kick out.
Substitution coming up. Axel Witsel.
Oh, what is that?
There's the interception.
Come on, boys, let's not be sloppy. It's only 1-0. Every chance for Wolfsburg get back in this.
Into the attacking
It's a good turn by Traore to get around Schmelzer.
Well for the cross.
Might have been a mistake playing in today. Even though he asked, fits it away. Good. Brandt. Good. Zielinski. Back to Julian Brandt. Into Rashika. Not a great turn.
It's a very good interception.
Going forward again. Good ball over the top. They're looking for revenge from the Bundesliga match as well. Keep bear that in mind. That's got to be off. He's blocked anyway. We'll make those subs. Right now, Hazard can come off for Gio, and we'll bring on Josh King ahead of Rashika for the last half an hour or so. Get Josh King some game time, and
the manager Alan is making this change here.
Game time recently.
Substitution will take place.
He's played really well. He's a thorn in the side of those opposing defenders and took his goal really well.
Destined to Zielinski. Nice little pass into Julian Brandt.
You'd like to see again, a back heel, brilliant. Home team ready to make a change. Zielinski. It's good work here in terms of possession.
Good turn from Josh King. Zielinski ahead. There's a ball on back post. That's great football from Borussia Dortmund. Witsel puts it in the back of the net, and we make it 2-0. That's the kind of football you want to be paying to see. So Witsel helps out. Lovely turn from Josh King. Lovely little ball from Zielinski. And CDM's linking up to make it 2-0. Lovely bloody staff. Let's keep this going.
Margin here to 2-0. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Now they can swing into attack.
He's not been bad. He's been quite good actually.
It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here.
It's interesting sign.
Abdoulaye Doucouré. Pedro could get the ball into the box now.
The ball goes in. Blind away.
Really away.
Still not away. Direct just
Hasn't
away.
quite got it as he wanted, Alan, has he?
No, next time, maybe. maybe he'll take a touch. The visitors having lots of the ball, and haven't we seen some lovely football out there? Knocked it about. It's been difficult for the opposition to get near to that ball at times. They've been given a real chasing.
Josh King.
Dortmund smoothly on the move now.
There, Josh King.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. And no one's picking him up in the wide area.
Arena.
Be dangerous.
Out his defence. Good man.
Abdoulaye Doucouré. This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now.
One more Hummels.
Only partially cleared, so
it's
still
now in
some
possession.
problems for
It's
them.
into Brand.
A chance to break away now on the counter.
Josh King ahead.
Looked so promising at the beginning. It came to naught.
Sort of panicked, I guess.
Pedro.
Can't say for Wolfsburg. Game's not over just yet.
Pedro. Support coming from a deep
Definitely a chance. Barrett at the near post gets good hand to it.
We all thought that was
Keeps us
it,
ahead
didn't
and keeps a clean sheet intact. On a ball.
Put the corner in the middle.
Gotta go away. Barrett punches.
Punch by the goalkeeper. Right back.
Still on the edge of the area.
It's a real opportunity to get it into the middle.
The ball comes in. Barrett's all day. Good man.
No question about that. It's a weak cross.
Once
Really.
Serginho run. Inside.
We're
Good.
down now to the last 6 minutes.
There's a Kone on.
Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that.
That's a ball into Witzel.
Taking on the opposition and the
Referee.
responsibility as well.
Edge of the area foul. No doubt about that.
And this might just suit him.
He might get a red here. Not sure what's going on. No, he just tells him no more.
It's a
Why
clear
he ran up so
foul.
aggressively.
A sliding
It's a
challenge.
definite
From
free
this
kick.
angle, there's no
Kone
doubt
stands
he's
over
got
it.
right.
Let's see his
It
stats
was a
for it.
foul. No, I've seen him
Apparently
buried
he's the
from
best
this
player on the
distance.
pitch right now. So we'll give it a go.
He lined it up and
wide.
it's just
Not bad.
out of the goal.
Yeah, relieved faces all round. Really did strike it well.
Well, he has missed it. Not by much, though, Alan.
I think the keeper's relieved there, Martin. He couldn't get across. He's hoping it's going to sail wide, and it did.
Josh King. Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. Possession here for Wolfsburg. The two oohs around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time.
The ball, potentially a chance for them to get one goal as a consolation. The last goal for them in this cup competition, we're not going to let them. And maybe we can get the other end now. Gio, inside to Brandt.
Saw the pass coming and got there first.
And we win. A clean sheet, we're through to the next round. Lovely stuff.
Well, in cup ties, winning is all that matters, and they have won.
Yeah, they've done the necessary. I think they just about deserved it. It was close at times, but yeah, they're winners here.
Simon! He saved it, and saved it well. Corner given. Goetze. They could go in front here. Goal, first one, and it's Dortmund who've got it.
Oh, didn't they work the space well?
Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that. That's a corner. Brandt. Gone for the header. We love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers.
Real chance. Can he put it into an open goal? What an important goal this may well be.
Epoch, you may as well write our name on it now. I think Leipzig, a draw, and we don't know about them. Hertha went through against Frankfurt, who beat us. Fucking, we shouldn't have lost to Frankfurt in the way we did. Leipzig, oh well, if we actually have a look at it in general. Go on, Bielefeld. They're doing well. Freiburg went through. Hamburg, Bayern obviously went through. Hertha, Dusseldorf beat Werder Bremen. Obviously Leipzig, so it'll be interesting in the next round. Hopefully we don't get Bayern. I suppose, what's the old saying? You have to beat the best at some point. Right now they're not even the best.
Dank, dass Sie kurz rübergekommen sind, uns ein paar Fragen zu beantworten.
I'm not sure who by, but they're not in the competition.
Vielen Dank für diese.
I do actually want to see who knocked them out. Probably was Bayern. Let's have a look. We do have Bayern next, in actuality. Yeah, Leverkusen lost to Frankfurt and Frankfurt beat us. Darmstadt played both Bayern Munich's. Yeah, so what was I going to look at? We have Bayern next. If we look at the table, we're 3 points behind Leverkusen and we're level with 1 point with Bayern, so this is a must-win game to keep us in that title race. Great job. Yeah, Dybala, don't worry. Still play for me. Yeah, you don't play him for 3 minutes and he's fuming. Kraft just isn't progressing, which is worrying. Come on then, Bayern. We're in December already. Times moves fast in the Bundesliga. You have a lot less games. That's for sure. Let's attend the press conference. No one can fuck them up, hey.
Ich danke fürs Kommen. Wir können dann jetzt mit den Fragen beginnen.
Right, hard work. Dybala will play though.
Das war.
Despite his moans. We're at home, which makes me feel a little more confident going into this one. You can go in there red. Come on. Red and yellow. That's what it's all about. Let's have a look at the team. Berkey in goal. Mazraoui at right back, Umtiti and Daley Blind have to start for me. Those two have been brilliant recently. Angelino, Delaney and Emre Can. Jadon Sancho on the left, Dybala on the right, Royce and Erling Haaland on the bench. We'll have Rashika, Ikone, and Brandt. Come on the boys. Dortmund versus Bayern. Let's do this. I'm on the run, this is speed chase. Got him in with a big hook. A big rivalry and a potential title race decider. It's about keeping up with Leverkusen at this point. Neither side will want to lose. Wanting Rodri to try and shore up that midfield. Bayern have an incredible team. We'll just say that. Well, so do we. We're in amazing form right now. And this man, who's never even been tempted by the thought of Bayern Munich, is one of those players who can really turn up today, as he has done for the majority of the season. But here's Manuel.
Pumped up for this one, particularly the Dortmund lads.
Goretzka just wants to get back. It's going to be difficult today. There's no questions about that at all.
Quite a few changes for Dortmund. In goal, Roman Bürki. Emre Can plays alongside Thomas Delaney in the middle of midfield. We'll see how the striking option works with just one up front. Well, you just hope from
Delaney nicks
point of view, they don't get
and play through Erling Haaland. Lovely turn from Erling Haaland to get away from Koulibaly. Can he score? Referee, that's got to be a red. That has got to be a red. Surely. Koulibaly is the captain for Bayern Munich. He's off already. Just 7 minutes in, Erling Haaland baited him into the foul, and now Bayern Munich really are in trouble. There's no questions about that. They're taking off Callahan to try and shore up that defence. But I don't think it's going to make a difference. Marco Reus stands over it against the best keeper that Germany has ever known. Against the best player. Oh shit! I was about to say against the best player in the world right now. Willy Saliba comes on. Oh no, he's our former boy, our former Arsenal centre back. He's come on against us. They're down to 10 men though. That's something we can take advantage of. If Royce had put that away though, we'd have been in a much better position, and you would have bet your house on him. The pressure just got to him, which is something I think Royce felt. Alphonso Davies now. Get away inside. Goretzka. Good challenge. Offside anyway, so Kingsley Coman. Yeah, Willy Saliba came on. She is a bit heartbreaking. That's what it is. Sancho into Haaland. Royce. Oh, come on, Royce. Don't need you having a bad game today.
Davis. Coman.
And Jan Jason as well. And wins for Kingsley Coman having a rough time of it. I think he wins it back there for his team.
He fancies his chances of getting past these players.
It's now twice in a row now in Germany. The ball
typifying the game.
Finds Royce. And Sancho on over there. What a ball. Go on, Jadon. Take it in your stride, lad. He's not done amazing with it. He's through regardless. Jadon Sancho lay it back for Marco Reus, who should be doing better, but he'll put the rebound in. Get in. 1-0 up against Bayern. It's that man again, Marco Reus. He makes up for his penalty mistake. And he makes up for his effort here. Sancho, selfless, drags it back. Good block in the first place. But it's Marco Reus who puts it in on the second attempt. Lovely little volley into the far corner. And it's Willy Saliba trying to cover it. And he just moves out of the way. Willy Saliba, he's an Arsenal boy at heart. He's still my legend. And, you know, you never know how things go. He could end up back here at Dortmund. At some point we are looking at bringing in a centre-back next season. Maybe he'll be that man. Here's Goretzka.
Conte. Here's Conte.
Here's Alphonso Davies. Ball over the top. Finds Kingsley Coman. Potential for a cross. It does come in. Headed away. One more. Manuel away. Just get it away. Someone away. Over the bar in the end. That'll do. And go short. 2-6. Sancho again, he's gone. Good ball. They can't deal with Jadon Sancho down this right hand side. Good ball in. Oh, he's headed it into his own net. Alphonso Davies has had an absolute nightmare. Dortmund go 2-0 up. Bayern in shambles. Come on, the yellow and black. Sancho again, they're causing all sorts of problems down this side because there's no right winger. Alphonso Davies hasn't got anywhere to clear it. Maybe should have let it go, but Dybala was arriving and he's headed it into his own net. Alphonso Davies, a player that we considered at Arsenal a few times, and maybe he's asking me again, please take me, I can score goals. Well, I'm not interested in that. That was awful. Here's Dybala. There's Royce over the top, he's offside. Didn't make it through anyway. Saliba, man. Actually did me a favour because he was going to be offside.
Here's Kingsley Coman.
There's a ball on down there. It's a good one that finds Alphonso Davies, who really needs to redeem himself.
He's got the option
good
to
block.
get in across now.
Coman now. Mazraoui, good little spot out. It's Alphonso Davies again. Again blocked by Delaney. Mazraoui gets on. Corner ball. Going short with it.
Decided to take a short corner this time.
Ball does come in. It's a dangerous one. And it's a good block. And it was Alphonso Davies who was looking to redeem himself. And we say no. No, he's not happening for you. Ball comes in again. Headed away. He's up there. It's Dybala. Go on, spin. Takes it inside.
Dortmund finding it hard to get
they go out to Royce. There's Sancho ahead of you. I don't know if he's on. I think he is. Go on, Jaden. Oh, potentially another penalty. Shout there. He did get the ball. But could have been. That's for sure. All over the top, looking for Kingsley Coman. All right play.
It's gone out for a throw.
Been an exciting game, this one. Emre Can, Royce, into Dybala, good ball. Will he get the better of Alphonso again? He's having a nightmare today. The ball in, what a ball to Jadon Sancho. And an equally good save from Manuel Neuer. What a ball from Dybala. Sancho hits it well. Maybe should have gone for a corner a little bit more, but good save from Neuer. Corner, punched away by Neuer. And he's Forrest Dybala on the edge. Takes a touch, goes for it. Not a bad effort. All this crossing is magnificent. Neuer will take this. Go short to Alphonso. That's probably not your best bet in the current form that he's in right now. Kingsley looking for the 1-2. Not going to get it straight away. Not going to get it at all. Royce nicks it. Finds Delaney. He's got Haaland ahead of him. He also had Royce to his left. He tried to utilise. He's played out the game. Davies now looking to go down the line. Goes back in. Should be off time in a moment now. Play your bloody whistle, ref. Rodri now. Trying to get something before the end of the half. Marked out the game, brother. Angelino as well. And that is half time. 2-0 up. They're down with the red card. You have to think it's game over for Bayern Munich from this point onwards. Really good half from Dortmund. It's been an exciting match. And we'll continue into the second half.
It's Bayern Munich getting the second half underway. Serge Gnabry read the play well.
One.
Carvajal.
That's a crunching tackle from Emre Can. Ref deems that okay. And Titi with a great interception. We can get forward here. Royce, good touch.
Delaney. Marco Royce.
Oh, go on, keep going, Royce. Excellent from Marco. He finds Erling Haaland. He finds Jadon Sancho, who's offside. Really good Sancho. And we take the goal, free kick. Inside. Take that down with Royce into Jadon Sancho. Erling Haaland on. Gets around his man. Relative ease. Puts back inside. Finds Jadon Sancho. He puts in a cross. Delaney arriving, cleared away by the defender Angelino. Lovely little touch there. Into Dybala. Lovely spin. He sent Alphonso Davies all the way back to Canada. Great ball in. It'll be a penalty though. It's Alphonso Davies again, and he is having the worst day ever. The poor lad is having the worst day. Probably his whole career. Sergio Gnabry not happy about that. Royce has a chance to redeem himself here after missing a penalty earlier. Oh, he's hit the post again. Oh, Royce is not about it today. 2 missed penalties. The added pressure of it being Bayern Munich has got to him clearly. And that really would have settled the game. And now it's a little bit in Bayern Munich's favour in terms of momentum. There's a ball on down there. Potential here. Potential! Good save from Berkey. And away it goes. Delaney into Sancho. There's one more on to Dybala. What a shit pass. Dybala is making such a good run then.
Bayern enjoyed more than enough of the ball. You can see the manager down there is less than happy. Obviously his team's losing, that's bad enough, but no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this.
Keep going.
Just
excellent.
Not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper
That's
work.
Alphonso again. He is shit. Roy should have capitalised though twice now. Good challenge by Blind. Holds him off well as well. Carvajal wins out though. There's potentially a chance here. He needs to be careful. He uses his body well. Helena. We'll use Royce. That pass. I think Royce is going to come off. That'd be great today. Helena though, excellent. Haaland is through. Great ball. Erling Haaland takes it well. And he'll try to drag it back. And I don't know what that was. What's happening here? Another penalty. It's Saliba this time. I don't know what was wrong with that one. Well, Saliba, we've had 3 penalties today. What is going on? He trips him up, but that's a bit harsh. Royce again. Can he score this time? It's saved! A hat-trick of penalties saved. Can you believe it? We're going to bring on Igone. We'll bring on Rashika. And we'll bring on Salah. No, we'll bring on Kraft. What a shit show. We've had 3 penalties and Royce has missed all 3. Surely he's going to score 1. Saliba's even trying to help us out. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Come on, win that, Angelina. Win that. Good man. We're being helped out. And yet we can't convert. Here's Igone. Can play through Rashika. This is surely game over. Looks to Dink Neuer. Oh, fucking hell.
Terrific stop. That was a puff out your cheeks.
It's a good ball to Igone. Trying to find Rashika again. Not getting a third goal. If you stay strong defensively though, I don't mind. Can't believe he missed 3 penalties. Just kept changing his mind. I think that was a problem. Should have stuck to his guns. Here's Danny Carvajal up against Sancho.
Out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Contact.
Danny Carvajal again. Potential for a cross. It does come in. Headed over the bar. Coutinho's not about it today. 10 minutes to go. Dortmund still in front.
10 minutes left of regular time. Here's Angelino. Contact. Carvajal. Now Tar. Here's Conte. Bayern Munich ready to bring on a sub.
Good play. Carvajal again.
Now the
another ball in. City away.
Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball.
Good Kraft. Still not away then. There's Gnabry.
He's got skill with the ball. Backing himself.
Ball comes in. Dangerous to Martinez. Berkey holds it well. The ball onto the goal there.
Here we are with just 3 minutes remaining.
Keeps it in. He's away from Alphonso. Surely. No, he's not. That's better from Alphonso Davies.
Bayern Munich have
just
some
walk in the end. That's the one thing he does well.
Good width in the attack
so
here.
wanted him to do something good. He could take her off. I don't feel too bad.
Well, 2 more minutes to play. That of added time. Hernandez.
Shit show of a game this has been. Ball over the top. Finds Gnabry. Potential for them to get something out of his game. Ball comes in. Berkey tips. Sancho away. Good man. That's full time there. Play your whistle. Play your whistle. Ball comes in. Blind away. One more. Kraft. Good man. There we go. 2-0. 3 points and a clean sheet at the Signal Iduna against Bayern Munich. We distance ourselves from them. Keep pace with Leverkusen. But you have to admit, we made it difficult for ourselves. We missed 3 penalties. We got them down to 10 then. It wasn't a great performance. One of them was an own goal. But a win's a win. That's all we'll take.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie schon so kurz nach Spielende bei uns sind.
Yeah, Dybala was excellent today. Special win. We earned this result. I think that means we're top of the table now. For a little bit, at least based on goal difference. Then we have this game against Valencia, which again we may see. Transfer for Jan Sommer. Now this is an interesting one because we don't need all these keepers. Jan Sommer has been decent, but if we can get a bit of cash for him, you know, and it would be worth it because we can use that money to bring in those players that we were talking about, and of course as well, considering bringing in Donnarumma on a free. If we propose a new transfer fee, I'm looking for about 47 million for Jan Sommer. I know that seems like a lot. I think he's still got a lot to give, so I want to drive a hard bargain in some way. I'm going to go to 43. They accepted it. 43 million for Jan Sommer. He's 32 years of age. It's double his value. We've got Berkey and Barrett. We don't need him. And that's a lot of money to work with. And potentially we could bring in a centre-back in January. I don't know if that's something we're going to look into, but that is a potential option. We do have Valencia. I think it is away from home. Yeah, it is. I am tempted to sim it, but also I do feel like we would probably lose. Well, let's save it, and we'll see if we win, then we'll be fine. If we lose, then we'll play it. Oh, we do win, so we don't need to. Rashika with 2 goals. He continues his good form in the Champions League. That just shows the quality that we have. We can beat Valencia at home, and we're through in the Champions League. Leverkusen still top by 3 points. Got Monty scouting update. He looks crap. He looks fantastic. He looks crap. He looks okay, but not enough for me. Clappy crap. Well, advance. We've got Leverkusen after this Hanover game. That's obviously the game I'm looking forward to the absolute most. One could put my B, but E. Obviously have to rotate the side. Yeah, when do we find out about the Champions League? It's to be decided. When though? When? We have Leverkusen that week as well. Okay, we have Hanover though first. That's someone we've got to just get out of the way. Move on. Let's not take them for granted though. We'll look at our team. No, we're not going to the first team. We've got to rotate it a little bit. Bearing in mind we have Leverkusen coming up. We'll keep Berkey in goal. Mazraoui. No. We'll start Dest. Centre back pairing of Umtiti, Blind. I don't want to mess that up. Left back we'll bring in Acuna, Bitzel, and we'll start Kraft again today. Coney on the right, Brandt, Rashika, and I think we'll start Sancho and Royce. Dybala, Haaland, Hazard on the bench. I might not need Dybala and Hazard, but just want to rest some players just in case for that Leverkusen match.
leads the race to be top scorer in the league and considerable attention on him. Can he add to his total? We're about to find out. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It's Hannover facing Borussia Dortmund.
Thanks Derek, yeah, really looking forward to both teams producing entertaining football. Let's see if we get that.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
He's really hit form of late. Defenders are really going to have to watch him. 4 goals in the last 3 matches.
Let's kick this game off against Hanover. They are towards the bottom of the table. It should in theory be quite a comfortable win. It's not always how these things go. And the rotated side could be tripped up. We'll find Royce early on. We'll go back to Rashika. He's through already here. Rashika 1-0. It didn't take long. It was 2 minutes. Royce into Rashika. Rashika continues his good scoring form at the moment. He rotated the side because we have Leverkusen up next. And Rashika there. We couldn't drop our captain, Marco Royce. That's for sure. Although I don't think he's got the captain's armband today just because we've switched a few things around. But he's still the captain in spirit. And he's out there performing yet again. And late off to Ikone here. He has the legs to get forward, that's for sure. Gets around. Oh, there's a hint of a foul there. Bitzel wins.
Look at the table then.
It's with Kraft into Royce.
From the Borussia Mönchengladbach point of view, their fans had targeted something
Still
much better
Marco.
than this.
He'll find Rashika.
Can he take the chance?
Oh, come on.
Able to
Good
clear
away.
the danger.
Winners, Blind, winners.
News of a goal in the Leipzig match. Alan Akinali.
Royce
It's a goal for the visitors. 8 minutes
onto
played.
Ikone.
1-0.
Many thanks, Alan.
Oh, lovely turn.
And scope for the cross.
Ikone's ball in.
Snuffing out of the cross there. Showing plenty of defensive acumen
Goes to
and
Ikone
conceding
again.
the throw-in.
It's causing all sorts of problems. That's a good ball. Better. Jadon Sancho. Should have got your head on this one. Here comes Dush. Gets through the middle of two. That's a good play. Titi comes across. There's a pass on there.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it
An
out.
excellent pass. Here's Royce. One more. Sancho.
Sancho now.
It's a Royce. And Sancho again.
It's a fine
He can
looking
pick it
job
out
with
and
attack.
keep.
He had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Jovanovic.
It's
Grimes.
Grimes.
Marvin Duksch. Grimes. Hansen.
Hansen. Into
For
Pereira.
that final
Then he
pass
comes
and
across.
for that chance to level the game.
Ball comes in.
And a heartless cross gobbled up.
Royce now. Still Walker. Pass with Rashika.
Rashica on the
One more
ball.
to Kraft. Go on, Kraft. Keep going, Kraft. Can he get himself on the score sheet? Yes, he can. Maximilian Kraft. He's having a wonderful time here at Dortmund. And I think when he came to Arsenal, there was a lot of questions over him. And as a 16-year-old German lad, it's difficult to settle into a big London club like Arsenal, and I think he probably needed a little more time here in Germany to develop, and he's certainly done that here with Dortmund as we brought him back from Arsenal. And we were the one that spotted him. Well, we referred him and said, you know what, this lad looks good, and he's certainly paying dividend now. Go on, Sancho. Excellent work to get around Grimes. Can he hold him off? Go on. Potentially a foul. Again, not given.
I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Eintracht Frankfurt
Good
game.
switch to
Alan
Sabor.
Akinali.
It's a goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. 26 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks very much as always,
Ball
Alan.
on to Kaiser. Potential
Kaiser.
cross.
The cross is on. And he favours the inside route.
And here's a chance.
It's opening up.
That's
for
that
them.
1-2. Surely a goal. Berkey, what a save.
Can they
Away.
slot it home?
Blind away. Still not away yet. Berkey. Still not away. Might have to be cleared off the line. Just off the crossbar.
Nia.
Well, he's in a great
And we get
position
away with
to
that
take
one.
things
That was a
pretty well,
crazy
but he just
little
hits the woodwork.
segment there. Again, we get away with not conceding. Here's Jadon Sancho. Good ball. Go on, Jadon.
A
Run.
lot of space afforded
It's
Borussia
Marco Royce
Dortmund.
arriving. I see that.
Marco
There is a
Reus
ball in.
the middle.
Ah,
And overcame
That's
the
everyone.
ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Andre Pereira with it.
one back by
Got to try to
Kraft.
make it a
Good
bit
work.
more
One bit
difficult
of
for
turn.
your opponent than that.
And again by Kraft.
And use of a
maintain
goal
position
in the
there.
Bayern game.
This will beat him. I know they're not been
Ability.
the worst side we've played against for sure, and they might get a goal here.
Unable to
Decent
find the
effort, just
back of the
one.
net, and still a lot of work ahead of them
The
here.
quality is different in the Bundesliga and the Premier League. You have players like Zaha from Crystal Palace who will take those chances. You don't really have that here. And here's Kraft again coming forward.
Looking confident with the
He can
ball
take
at
it
his
around
feet.
another. Does exactly
Teammates
that.
could potentially join in.
Just possess it.
Vidant.
He's still a little inexperienced and a little giddy on the ball sometimes, which does cost him possession a fair few times. He's got raw talent, that's clear to see. And I think he'll be a future star here.
The referee knew that
And
was
it's a chance.
play, but advantage it is.
Oh no, they scored from it and he dragged it back for the free kick. We are getting very lucky today.
No nonsense clearance.
Oh, that's poor. Go on, Kenny. That's all you, son.
Hanover's certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get round.
Chance again.
Trying to go through
Actually
the
quite a bit under pressure. It's a good ball to Akona. Goes inside to Royce. He's got Sancho to his left. Oh, that's not the pass. Wanted it. Oh, Chico will pick it up there. We'll go round one. Knock it into Royce. Can he get away? Marco, he'll put a ball in. Ikone arriving.
Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Sancho takes.
And a
Headed.
corner here.
Stop. Taking goal. And there we go. Lovely stuff. Halfway point. You love to see it. 2-0. Right, we're going to make some subs. We're going to take off Royce and Sancho. We're going to bring on Zielinski. We have Hazard. Anyone else we need to play for the next game? I think we'll bring on Dybala actually for Zielinski. I don't want Dybala moaning at me for like a game time. Even though he probably will start in the next game. We play against Leverkusen. Here is Dybala. Still going. And lay it into Thorgan Hazard, who put in a dangerous cross. Tipped away. Cleared away in the end. On Serginho. Kraft picks it up. Into Dybala. Contacted in that camp position. Here he is again. Plays it off to Ikone. Just has to finish. Good save. Can he put the rebound in? No. Here we go, kick. Good football there. Dybala looks good at camp. I do think I do agree that Dybala is wasted on that wing position, but there's nowhere else I can fit him unless I drop into the second team, and I don't really want to do that. He still provides quality. Dybala, look, fantastic work from him again. And he'll go for that. Dybala, good save. Can't drop Royce, obviously.
He can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Double take. Witzel's in there, punched away again. Ikone on the edge. He's left-footed, remember. That's better. Just wide. Chances are flowing. I feel like we could do with one more just to really bury this game.
But a lot to look forward to on the live action front here on EA TV. We have more live Bundesliga action for you. It's Hanover against Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Ikone out to Serginho and Dest. There's a ball onto Rashika. Farm Rashika in the end. We'll go back to Witzel. Witzel into Kraft, who's looking for a second. Well defended.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. More live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Borussia Dortmund taking on Bayern.
Potential for a good cross in here. It's a dangerous one. It's headed away.
To make that game a real cracker.
Well.
Should be tuning in for
a
that
great ball to Ikone. Returns, nice. Sheikha, lovely pass to Dybala. It was a move on. It still is a move on for Dortmund. Try and play with it, so it's a clever pass to make, but defender read it well. Blind as well.
In the sports blogs and tabloids
And
and
someone
on the
potentially leaving
internet
for
that
43 million.
Spurs may be about
That's
to
an
get an
incredible bit of
exciting
business
youth
for
squad
managers,
addition.
people we don't even use.
Well, Derek, I've heard a figure of around £45 million, and that would be about right for this type of player. Dortmund have a big decision to make. What are they going to do?
Chance. Maybe we do need to use him. I know if we get a goal. It's not bad, but I do feel like Berkey should maybe be saving that.
Wow, what technique when the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just
Nicely worked.
like
Berkey maybe
So there we have it.
they've just cursed themselves by potentially selling Jan Sommer. I'll potentially be selling Berkey as well, because obviously not this season, next season, because we want to bring in Donnarumma on through.
It's an enterprising Dortmund attack. Can they take advantage of the situation?
They'll put a cross in, looking for Dybala, who gets on the score sheet, deservedly so. He's been fantastic since coming on, and in the 70th minute we put the game beyond any doubt, surely. Not even getting 2 back now, but good work between him and Rashica. Dybala on the score sheet yet again. Lovely little pass, he makes the return run, great cross in. Dybala hesitating. He is very good in that kind of position, but like I say, I can't drop Royce, and I don't want to drop him down to the second team. He's got so much quality to add, even from the wing. Maybe when we bring in Marcus Mourné, Dembele, I need to look at that.
Well, great read there to intercept. It might be perfectly set up for the
Potential ball on
counter-attack,
again
you know.
here.
All in all, a broken counter-attack.
Always teasers.
Marvin Duksch.
Nice good ball. Another good save by Berkey. Corner ball. Some ball would take.
And he's fired over the corner. It wasn't an especially high quality header, was it?
Well, that was like one of mine, or more to the point, like one of yours, Derek.
You're spot on with that assessment, Lee. Axel Witsel.
Nice Rashica.
Rashica on the ball.
He finds Dest.
He has
Another
time
ball
to
on
play it
Witsel.
over.
The man in the box that
He
time.
wasn't messing
Get away.
around with the clearance. Not much time to make up his mind. Only 10 minutes remaining here. On the ball, Stendera. Grimes. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Can he deliver accurately? Not all that convincing defensively. And a goal has been scored in the Leipzig game. Let's hear about that goal from Alan
He might be a little bit tired, but he's got the legs here and he finds Dybala. Dybala will go for it. Good save.
Reflex action.
Perfect goalkeeping. He waited.
Looking for David Blind in there. Everywhere. Can he bring it down? Yes, he can. Dybala with a touch and shot. Blocked in the way.
Andre Pereira with it. Giving the ball away. Grimes. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest.
Essentially, we're not trading him because we haven't been as big as that.
Magnificently and intercepted. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? I must say, this looks promising.
Blocked by Dest.
That's what he's doing when it comes to blocking. Borussia Dortmund have given it away.
There we go. 3 points. An away win. We did concede, unfortunately. Probably didn't need to, considering the game and how it went. But it's a second team performance, really. And we've got Bayer Leverkusen up next. Bayern won their game, so the pressure's still on us. Leverkusen won their game, so that makes this one a certain must win. Luckily, Leipzig beat Wolfsburg, so Wolfsburg are pretty much out of the race at this point, you would think.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie für ein kurzes Statement zu uns gekommen sind.
Got it. Yeah, great. I had every reason to. We could have won 1 more, which we could have.
Vielen Dank für diese.
Yeah, Tolyan, I haven't really been playing, but okay. Whatever keeps momentum going. I'm surprised I've actually managed to keep all these players happy. Because there's a lot of them. Barely have any games in January. I like that. Still don't know if we're playing in the Champions League. I like how the Bundesliga works in terms of the season. I am a fan of that. I do have Leverkusen up next. Jan Sommer has been sold for 43 million, which is a nice bit of cash for us that we could spend or we could save. Either one really, doesn't really matter. But it's just a lot of money that we had that didn't need to be. We're in great form. Yeah, I agree. Lads performed admirably. Did. That, and we are the favourites. I would say we are the favourites going into this one. Leverkusen, of course, top of the league. But that shouldn't stop us. Bayern, if we win today, we go top of the league, and we go 3 points ahead of Bayern Munich in 3rd place. So this is a huge game. If we lose this, Leverkusen goes 6 points clear, which is a massive gap to try and plug. Have a look at the team. Berkey will start in goal. Mazraoui, Hummels and David Blum will start. Angelino at left back. Delaney and Chan. With Jadon Sancho, Dybala, Royce and Haaland on the bench. We're going to bring Rashika, Ikono and Brandt. Come on the Dortmund. Come on the yellow. Kai Havertz, a player that we'll be looking at.
Well, they say opposites attract. Today they clash. One team, the freest scoring side in the division. The other, the best defensive team in the league. It's Borussia Dortmund. They take on Bayer Leverkusen, and it's live on EA TV. Hello and welcome on what is a perfect night for football at one of the great venues in the game, the Signal Iduna Park. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It is Borussia Dortmund facing Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Jadon Sancho, apparently. I would keep my eye on Marco Royce. We're at home, which again makes me more comfortable. I love playing at home. We don't struggle away from home, but we certainly perform a little less. The same place City Spurs on. But with the likes of Kai Havertz, players like that, we do need to be careful today. A lot of talent by Leverkusen. Have to be aware of that. Kostic, good block. Go on, Dybala, bring that down. Haaland will pick it up.
Borussia Dortmund. Roman Bürki begins in goal. Mats Hummels
Sancho was making the room, but Royce will get around him. Go on, Royce. Go on, Royce. Play it. Haaland.
And the idea is to have just the one striker.
End-to-end stuff. That's a good ball to Seb Haller, and I hate Seb Haller. He always scores against me. Good ball in. Ew. Good chance for Leverkusen early on after a good counter-attack. Belotti is in good form too, so it'll be a real tough game this one. Go on, win that. Oh god, we're under the car. Halle! Good save from Berkey. On the ball. Let's see why Leverkusen are top of the table right now. This game out, another corner.
It's one corner after another at the moment.
With Belotti.
He's driven in the corner.
And Halle. Can't go wrong, can you? Maybe a goal kick, we'll take that. Oh, no.
A complete miscue by the
No, we fucked it. We've actually fucked it. Oh, brilliant from Danny Blind. He's recovered well. Royce, get there.
An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, as we look at the
just
table,
end up being one of those games.
very much
Maybe
there
not.
for the hosts to go top if they can win.
Well, yeah, they've looked
good
good
challenge.
as the season's progressed.
Get out.
Still early on, though, but I'm sure
Royce.
they're not getting too carried away about
Wait for
their title
Dybala.
aspirations.
Go on, wait for him. Good
Excellent
signing. Oh, he's not really taking that too well, Dybala. He was taking inside. Good block. Cleared away.
Staunch rearguard action. Belotti. Allaire.
Covering again from David Blind.
And now Havertz. Belotti.
Ball was on though. And potential here, real potential.
Belotti. Havertz.
It's
Well,
offside.
he was just a fraction offside
Anyway.
then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Really under pressure
Flinch.
as it stands right now. Delaney can find Royce.
Rice.
It's Dybala on again down here. I don't know whether to play him.
Let's see
I
if
don't
the
think
pass
he's on.
will pay dividends. Rice.
Apparently so. His ball in, looking for Haaland is excellent. Headed
It's
away.
gone out,
Corner
and
ball.
it is going to be a
What?
goal kick.
Sure, that game off the defender. Put Hideki forward. Looking for Benzema. See, they've got so many strikers on the pitch. I don't know what
It was an
formation they're
excellent
playing.
result and performance for Borussia Dortmund
Just
last
to
time
see
out
what that
against
looks like
Hannover.
at half-time
Lee,
or
how do you
full
expect
time
them to
if
fare
he's
this
good.
time?
Here's Jadon
An
Sancho.
easy 3-1 away win in their last game.
Go inside
Will
and
they
pick
win
out Royce.
today?
It's the
I'm
ball
not
on
sure
every
they'll go
single
for a
time.
draw.
And we use them again. Again, picked out.
Kostic.
Good ball over the top to Havertz. A player that we hope to make away yellow next season.
Superbly read and executed. Royce lost possession. Fine teamwork to win it back.
Pretty sure the county
Making
was
excellent
Dortmund.
progress and fed
Oh,
forwards.
okay, we're 1-0 down.
First goal of the match and the lead.
Karim Benzema scores. I didn't see that coming at all. I don't know where he came from. Mazraoui leaves his man. Benzema slots it home. That's an easier finish as he's never going to get.
The opening goal of the game then.
That's a good start. It has felt like one of those games right from the start, and this is a must-win. Royce over the top to Sancho. He's put it down. That's exactly that. Go on, Jadon, get inside. Keep going, Jadon. Play it off.
Delaney. And here's
Good save from Chan. Oh, need some help. Royce. Find Delaney. Into Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland now. Should have scored. Erling Haaland. There we go. We're back in the game. 1-0. Come on.
And now this match is all square.
Should have scored the first opportunity. We were patient with it. Puts inside role here. Should have scored that first opportunity. We got lucky because no one reacted. And then scores.
So a level contest. 1-1. There's been a goal in Wolfsburg. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Wolfsburg. 35 minutes played. 1-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Kostic. Crossing possibilities. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Fruitful looking attack. And it's gone out of play for the Dortmund throw-in. Well, great read there to intercept. Bentancur.
There's a chance again.
Looks
Kostic.
promising this.
Challenge. Get it away.
Well, it was a very good looking
Gets
move.
it away.
Alas,
Bentancur
firing
with
it
the
in.
block. He's still not
Terrific
away.
block there.
Mazraoui needed to make that, and he does. Can't get. Oh yes, he can. Good man. And an excellent ball down to Dybala here, and we're through. I don't know where that came from. There's Haaland over the top. Haaland's through. Erling Haaland. He's got Sancho to the left. Selfless from Haaland, and Sancho scores. makes it 2-1 just before half-time. And our absolute star man makes it 2-1. And you could say Royce is our talisman this year, but Sancho is always going to be Mr. Dortmund. And that's selfless from Haaland because he knew if he'd got a shot away, he was too close in. And he laid it across for his English teammate.
So back in business in this match, and Borussia Dortmund hold the lead.
Sancho. And he makes it 2-1 just before the half-time point. What a time to score. Football to Royce.
Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. The electronic board has been held along. 2 additional minutes here. Couldn't hang on to it.
Bring it forward. Go on. It's Haaland on again. If he can spin. Has he got the strength? Yes, he has. And there's potential for a third here. With Erling Haaland. He'll go for it himself. Great finish. And that's what absolute sensational players can do. Erling Haaland makes it 3-1 at the Signal Iduna before the halfway point. We're gifted that really because it probably should have been half-time. Erling Haaland uses his strength. He had runners in the box with Sancho and Royce, but he had the confidence to take it on himself. And an excellent finish from the Norwegian. Brings himself up to 15 goals for the season. And we're in a good position right now. I'd love to see it. Get it.
And with that, the first half draws to a close.
I think in January there potentially are some changes I do want to make.
Teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences.
Just in terms of maybe shifting on some people and bringing in others, but we'll see about that. Sancho with a challenge. Can he keep it in? Not quite.
Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here.
Sanchez.
Dortmund have not had too much of the ball, but they won't mind winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Listen to Haaland.
It might be on for them.
Haaland on a hat-trick.
Let's get an update from the Commerzbank Arena where there's been a
goal. Referee will pull that back.
That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
The ball is on it. The ball's on it. Marco. Up and over and in again. Marco Reus is incredible. No matter where it is, Marco Reus will score. And he makes it 4-1. He's sensational, Marco Reus is. You don't get any better than the German. And he makes it 4-1. An excellent free kick yet again from Marco. I hate that it goes that way round. I'd rather it go the other way. But a little bit of a knuckleball that time, up and over the wall and into the back of the net. That is a superb free kick from our captain. And we're 4-1 up against Leverkusen. It's been more of a case of quality rather than anything else, because we went 1-0 down early on through Benzema, mistake from Mazraoui. But we've shown our class today, and Royce can pick out Sancho. He's starting to really just tear them apart. He does well here, and that's an excellent ball to Delaney. Should have done better. Should have done better.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
And by Royce.
Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from the Bundesliga coming up. It's Borussia Dortmund facing Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. Should be tuning in for that one.
That's it inside to Dybala.
A key game in the Bundesliga coming up live here on EA TV. It's Bayer Leverkusen against Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but
the
players just love to play, give them the game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Mazraoui. It's with Dybala. Emre Can. Couldn't keep the ball. Well, the back pages and social media are chock full of transfer rumours, but there does appear to be something behind this. Lee, what do you make of it?
Well, Derek, I've heard a figure of around £45 million, and that would be about right for this type of player. Sounds a good deal to me. Let's see if it goes through.
Now Thomas Delaney. Royce. Dybala. Dybala. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent.
Still winning Haaland. Puts it across for Dybala, who scores again. It's another header for Paulo Dybala. 5-1 up. We're in a very good position right now. The Barlett's goal making a huge difference in this one.
Well, I love looking at
Beyond any
replays.
sort
You
of
get
reach
to see
at
the
all.
goal in all.
I think potentially we've got room to make some subs here if we want to. I don't think I'm going to. I don't really think there's any point at this stage in the game.
Look at this. Perfect header.
And what we are going to do after this one is look at transfers for January and see if there's any potential deadwood that we want to try and shift on or potentially swap. Because if we do lose anyone from this squad, even a rotational player like Mario Götze, I want them to have a replacement, whether that's a youth player or not. Here's Angelino.
And now with Angelino.
Jadon Sancho ahead.
Just not looking confident in possession.
I think a left back is someone I do want to bring in, someone with a bit more quality
Of space.
than what we have got, and that's the ball to Kai Havertz. Drag it back, and the potential for a second here. No one closes. That's just lazy defending. Leverkusen get a second. It doesn't matter too much, but that's just lazy defending. You shouldn't have really conceded that. Worse now.
And now they're picking it out the back of the net.
Inside the last quarter of an hour.
To Mazraoui. Holland again.
And that was a very fine read. Pochettino. Manuel Akanji. And that puts him in position.
Oh, did win it, and a big chance. Just goes wide.
Well, no real direction.
They really got themselves back in the game, actually.
You're right, it's just gone past the post.
That gone in. Angelino. Past Delaney. Sancho one down there, great ball. Jadon Sancho through on goal. Still Jadon Sancho, drags it inside for Erling Haaland. Oh my god. He is gutted with himself, and rightly so. That has to go in.
Let's go to Alan McAnally now, because I'm hearing there's been a goal on the Wolfsburg game.
Alan, it's the second goal for Wolfsburg.
Haaland and Sancho, lovely spin.
2-1.
Alan McAnally
keeping
us
Russ
up to date.
Just can get round him
And
either.
the defender takes care of business. Emre Can. Delaney.
Sancho.
Thinking to dispossess his opponent. Throw-ins given.
Once again, he's been a bit sluggish. He does get like that towards the end of the games. A little sluggish. I think that's due to his age, isn't it? He's still got bags of quality. So. And he's a captain at the end of the day. I want to see him lift everything this season if possible.
And the ball with Allaire. Plenty of
forward
momentum here.
But can they produce? And the second half goes through. Worse now.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here.
Oh, we'll just nick ahead. Go on, Jadon. Finish that. Surely Jadon Sancho wraps up the game with a goal. Gives something for the fans to cheer about before they go home. A 6-2 win over Leverkusen. We are dominant in front of goal. Jadon Sancho has really started to turn up as well. This is fantastic. He gets a little nudge in there ahead of his defender and an excellent finish into the far corner. I'm expecting nothing less from Jadon. 6-2. 4-4 firing again. And Royce will nick that. Potentially a chance for another goal here. Royce still plays it through to Haaland. Still Erling Haaland. Dinks in across. Cleared away. Well, we win 6-2 against the league leaders, Leverkusen. No one expected that to be such an easy game. But when it comes to scoring goals, we're the masters. And yeah, we win 6-2. Lovely stuff. We're just clinical in front of goal. Every chance we have, it tends to go in. And Wolfsburg won, so they get back in the race. No Bayern today, so we don't know what's happened there. But at the moment, we're top of the table. No questions about that.
Zunächst mal danke, dass Sie direkt nach dem Schlusspfiff zu uns gekommen sind.
Keep everyone as happy as possible. Oh, it's fantastic.
Vielen Dank.
It's again. Yeah, now it's about looking at transfers really, because some has been sold, which means we'll get 37 million, which gives us about 50 million to work with. Now, if we have a look at where we want to improve, I think we'll go to the first team. If we look at the first team, I don't need a striker. Haaland and how old is Rashika? Rashika's 25. I don't need a striker. Both of them are fantastic. Haaland's going to continue to grow. I don't need a striker. It's that simple. As for Cam, we have Royce, we have Brandt, and we're bringing in Kai Havertz. So again, don't need anyone there. Jadon Sancho. We have Soler and we have Arcone, and again I don't feel like we need a backup for that because we have wingers that can come in and do the job. Dybala has Thorgan Hazard or Gio Reyna, so again no problem there. CDM wise we have Delaney and Chan. We also have Kraft, Zielinski, Dahoud and Witsel. I am tempted to try and sell Witsel on and maybe Dahoud as well, but I think we will keep a hold of Dahoud just in case. I am tempted to trade out Witsel and replace him with a certain someone. I do want another left back. Angelino is good, but I'm not the biggest fan of Kuna. City and Hummels, I will want to bring in a centre back, but that'll be next year. As for right back, we're okay at the moment. Mazraoui and Dest do a job. So really, it's about replacing these players down here. Soler, I might swap him for Ferran Torres, potentially. Dahoud I'll keep a hold of, Josh King I'll keep a hold of, Mario Götze I'll keep a hold of, just in case really. I think Julian Brandt's happy. If we go and have a look at the squad hub, we can see who's happy and who's not. Is everyone really unhappy? No, everyone's smiling and happy. Dybala's not happy with playtime, but and he's Götze, he's Soler or Brandt. Okay, so we might end up having some issues with some players at some point, but for right now they seem to be okay. Stay down as rotation. Even Hummels isn't happy with his playtime. I mean, yeah, it's impossible to keep everyone happy, but I'm trying my best. I think I am going to trade out Witsel, and then I'm going to look for another left back. We have these four coming in next season potentially, which would do us a job in a lot of positions, which means we don't have to spend. There is one player that I just want to bring in really, hence why I'm kind of forcing it more than anything, and that is Tonali. That's the scout, and we'll shortlist him as well, because I'd be happy to trade Witsel for him. And then at left back, I'm not a big fan of Acuna, but I don't know who to go for. I don't know how old that Roussillon is. He's 28 years old. I do want Alex Telles, but they just won't let him go. I'll tell you why I'm bringing in Cucurella. I don't know what rating he is, but I really don't need any other positions. I'm bringing a centre back next year. I'm confident in that. But other than that, no one I want to bring in at all. But I'd like to bring in Tonali, and I'd like to bring in a left back. If we go and have a look at the transfer hall, see what it's saying. These four we'll bring on a free. We might not even be able to get Havertz or Donnarumma a free because with their age, but we'll see. Tonali, we can sign him. Alex Tejas, we can sign him. Cucurella, we can sign him. Firpo, we can sign him. And Lodi, we can sign him. Lodi has 4-star skill wins, which is something to consider. But yeah, we'll come back to them once January rolls around, which isn't far away actually. Mönchengladbach up next. As you can see, we're top of the table there. On the risk of losing 2 players who are Toljan and Schmelzer. You know what, they can go if worst comes to worst. And what we'll just do is have a look at where we are right now before we wrap up today. If you look at the top of the table, we are there. We are doing very well right now. We've got 42 points, joint with Leverkusen, same wins and losses as them. Leverkusen has Frankfurt, who've tripped up some of the big teams so far. Bayern 3 points behind us, Wolfsburg 5, Frankfurt not far behind as well. Go down to the bottom of the table, it's Nuremberg, Stuttgart and Union Berlin struggling, Hanover as well. But yeah, it's a tight race at the top of the table. We are there right now. In the Pokal, we have Hertha Berlin next in the quarter-final, so we're progressing in that quite nicely. And I'm sure we'll meet potentially Bayern or Leipzig come the end. I didn't mean to do that. What's the relegation match? Promotion player final. As for the Super Cup, of course we won that one. We weren't involved in. If we look in the Champions League, we are facing Manchester United. It is exciting. We're going to Old Trafford. Leverkusen have Liverpool, Leipzig have Juventus, and Bayern have PSG. So all the German teams made it. Arsenal. Arsenal made it as well. It'd be fantastic if we get to face Arsenal at some point. That would be good. All the English teams made it as well. Yeah, this will be interesting. Dortmund versus United. That's going to be a cracker. And I would like to get Arsenal at some point. I'd also like to see how they're doing actually. That's one thing I will look at as well. Just take a look at the player stats. Top goal scorer in the league is Marco Reus with 20, Erling Haaland with 15, and Sancho in behind with 11. Just have to boil it down there with 6. So it's a top 3 of the Dortmund boys. No one even coming close really. Assist wise, Royce, Sancho and Dybala at the top, Delaney in there, Chan, Rashika down there, Kone, Mazraoui, Haaland, Dortmund all over it. We've scored a lot of goals this season and we'll continue to do that. But Royce leading the way, Sancho not far behind. Clean sheets wise, Berkey has 3, Trapp has 11, 16, which is very, very, very impressive. But we're struggling for clean sheets really. Combined we have quite a few, but overall not too many. If you go and have a look at the Champions League, well actually yeah, we can look at the Pokal. Clean sheets wise, do we have anyone in there? Yeah, we have Barrett, he's top, joint top, he's got 2 and 2. Assist wise, Götze is top with 3, Kraft is up there with 2. Goals wise, Iheanacho is up there. Well, we have Götze with 2, so seems to be Götze's competition that one. Actually, we'll have a look at the World Cup qualifiers. Sancho and Sterling in the way. It's all England in our group. In the Europa League, we're not in that. Champions League, clean sheets wise, we don't have anyone. Assists wise, we have Julian Brandt with 4. Fits all down there as well. Goals wise, Rashika's top goal scorer in the Champions League with 9. That's impressive for him. Neymar's doing well for Arsenal. Good to see why he's doing so well. Have Arsenal got anyone in here? Okay, let's have a look at what Arsenal are doing. It's the Premier League. We'll have a look at the Championship first. I want to see if Derby County are doing well. No, 7th. Sheffield United cruising at the top, unbeaten. Look in the Premier League though. Arsenal are top. Oh wow. We're being embarrassed here. Arsenal are top of the table. Imagine if Arsenal go and win the Premier League and I'm not their manager. Oh, that kills me a bit inside. Congratulations to Arsenal, man. Fair play to them. We built the team for them, and now they're going out and doing the business with it. But whoever's come in after me has done a cracking job at Arsenal. Top of the league, managed to keep the goals down. They're doing well. They're maybe on for a title. We'll see how that goes. But if we fail to win the title here and they go and win the title in the Premier League, then there will be questions asked. I'm sure of that. There's no doubt in my mind. We'll just take one quick look at this at the squad hub real quick before we end off. Stats wise, most appearances. No, we'll just go through everyone. So Roman Bürki has played 13 of our matches. We've had some questions over which goalkeeper has got 5 clean sheets. Barrett has 4 clean sheets in 6, which is impressive. With Jan Sommer with 3 in 6, but he'll be leaving to Tottenham come January. Acuna has played 9, hasn't contributed yet. Angelino 15. Deli Blind, Mtiti, Balerdi, Kimpembe's got a goal. He scored from the corner. Serginho Dest has 2 goals and 1 assist. Decent. Toljan has a goal. Mazraoui has 1 goal, 4 assists. Witsel has a goal and 2 assists. Delaney has 3 goals, 7 assists from CDM. Gio has a goal and an assist, which isn't bad at all. Thorgan Hazard only has 1 assist. Dembele will gratefully replace him come next season. But Maximilian Kraft has 3 goals, 2 assists. Dahoud not really managed to get underway. Emre Can 1 goal, 6 assists in his appearances. Zielinski similar, 1 goal and 3 assists. Brandt played 14 games with only 4 assists, and it's quite clear to see why I've not been the biggest fan of Julian Brandt. Akone played 19, mainly coming off the bench, scored 4 and assisted 6, which is a decent return. Marco Reus 17 games played with 20 goals and 10 assists, which is good for Reus. Carlos Soler has 1 goal, 3 assists, which is decent from Carlos, who hasn't played many games. Jadon Sancho 17 games played, 11 goals, 9 assists. I'm happy with that return. Back here on loan at Norwich, I don't know how he's doing. Josh King 1 goal, 2 assists. Coming off the bench sometimes. Goetze not played many, but he scored 3 and assist 3. Rashika has a good return, 13 goals in 17 games with 5 assists. Dybala 6 goals and 8 assists in his 17 matches, and Erling Haaland 15 games, 15 goals, 4 assists. So we're doing very, very well right now. We'll hope to keep on top of that as we move forward. In the next few episodes, we've got Borussia Mönchengladbach, then we have a lot of time off until we have Wolfsburg and Leipzig, which is good, and then we have Hertha in the Cup, Cologne, and then we have a tough couple of matches with Leverkusen and United. One of the last games of the season is Bayern, and that could come in at a real tough time if it ends up going down to the final few games. But yeah, happy with everything that's going on right now. So we'll see you later.